About the food forest really got me thinking about that and how scary it really is, because there are a lot of things in the future that we have put on our shoulders that have happened that we need to fix.
Where like the oxygen levels were depleting, and so that got me thinking that like now, because of the world using up all the fossil fuels and the carbon going into the atmosphere, that's basically what causes like global warming and climate change and all that. I'm thinking like the garden's helping by like taking some of that carbon and putting it back into oxygen. Like not only like helps global warming, but it helps like the animals here too, which in turn help the plants grow, and it's just a huge cycle.
And just, I think the garden has answers for all of those problems.
My favorite thing about the garden, it's hard to pick one thing because a lot of it is like connected to each other. Like how the compost is put in the ground, and then we plant the seeds in the ground, and then we water and the nitrogen fixators, and you know, the care that we give it, and it grows, and then we harvest it, and it's kind of all connected. And so I don't think I can really pick one thing specifically. It's just the experience that we get here at the garden is really cool.
Something that I've enjoyed the most about the garden is just like the community, whether it's like the community of people that come in, the community of the plants, and how they interact with each other, and how they help each other grow at times, or just the community of the nature that comes in and around the garden. And that's just something I really enjoyed. And I remember like the first year here I was like really introverted, and I've slowly become like more and more extroverted, and I enjoy talking to people a lot more now, and just like talking about something that I'm passionate about, and it's easier for me to explain like a concept that I would be like have a hard time explaining, and it's like helped me improve myself and my own abilities in the garden and just in my walks of life.
I learned a lot last year when I first did the garden, but now I'm like fine-tuning. Like I know what plants are, I know more about like the plants and the weeds, and I know like what to pick, what not to pick, and I know techniques that I'm trying to apply this year that I learned last year, and that in turn helps me learn even more things.
Like with gardening and like putting like your physical body and like your mental and emotional energy into being in a place and watching it grow and become something new, and being able to take from that and know that you're helping your body through the process.
That's great.
I feel like I've learned how to, this year especially, like how to be a leader, because like just like Jordan, I was really like introverted last year, and this year I like really opened up, and so now it's not just like I'm doing things I have to. It's just like, hey, I can like lead this tour with people, because that would like make me a better leader.
The chance of like having the experiences here and learning how to like cook and be able to just take your mind off things and doing all that, just like having home skills, but also having a chance to be somewhere where it's like carefree in a way, and like carefree from the pressures of real life, because that can cause a lot of problems if like kids don't have a place to like de-stress and take time away from what is stressing them.
I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily have a place where they can escape.
The Healthy Community Gatherings for me was a place where people could come and just speak what they wanted to speak unconditionally, and people would listen, and it was just a safe place for them to be and to feel welcome and be able to express their ideas with no bias there. And it just felt really nice to do that, because usually when people come together there's immediate judgment, and it was just nice to have a place where that wasn't the case. And being a teen time, people will be like, oh, you're a teenager, so it's like your ideas are like So it was just interesting to have a chance to be like, yeah, your ideas are welcome, and what you say is valid, and your opinion is valid, and you offer your own viewpoint. And it just felt nice to have the chance to be listened to no matter what, and be able to express that. I learned that because of the fact that people have diversity and there are many different viewpoints, that it offers a chance for a lot of different ideas to come together and form a central idea that everybody can work towards and feel like they can be a part of, no matter what ethnicity, race, sexuality, gender, social class, financial class, anything. They can just come together and feel a part of something. Just that it's a safe place, and if they ever need a place to feel welcome and loved, then it's just a place to go and meet new people.
Awesome. Thank you.